Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County show that's on in the morning. Boy, we've actually got a very big show here for you today. We've got a lot going on. As the title suggests, more movement with the Serenata Beach Club. They're opening again. We'll talk about that. Not everybody's super confident in this reopening. Yeah. No, I mean, you just got to be honest here, man. Not everybody is. I mean, you got a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions about this reopening. So we hope it goes well, but we'll talk more about it. Let's see. Other stuff. Oh, we've got Troy's got some HGTV Dream Home updates.
Ooh.
Yeah. We've got a busy intersection that may be getting some renovations here. It's been graded an F.
Whoa, that's low.
As low as you can get.
That's what I said every time I got one of those. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. We've got Pat's on the water. On the water, getting a new majority owner.
Don't change that menu. I hope they don't change that menu. I need my jambalaya.
Don't touch the jambalaya.
Don't touch that jambalaya. It's so good.
We've got a Tech Today story.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you guys have seen some of the stuff about the new Vision Pro.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. Yeah, I'm ready for that one.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, it looks like a dud.
I got notes from Jay Owen, too, that I can talk about. He actually has one and was testing it out. So, yeah, I'm excited for that combo.
He does have one. Yeah, I've seen that popping up on my Facebook feed, man.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely
rocks,
talk about we'll talk about the Vision Pro. I've watched some videos on it. I've seen some of Jay's stuff, and this has to do with something else with the Vision Pro than I think all of us are thinking about. And let's see, we've got the 2024 Aviles Award recipient was named.
Oh.
So we'll talk about that. That's good news. It's finally some good news.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Which is nice.
Was it Troy?
No.
Well, I don't know. I can't tell you yet.
I can tell you it's not Troy.
Oh.
Troy doesn't win awards.
Cinderella story. I know. Cinderfella story.
Troy's way too polarizing to win awards.
You don't know how to carry on a tease, Troy. Damn it, man. We could have kept everybody hanging on the edge of their seats this morning, wondering if you had somehow overcome the inability to win an award from the city of St. Augustine.
No, that's Mike Davis's job. He wins the awards.
He definitely,
He's the vanilla ice cream.
Okay.
He's the vanilla ice cream in this group.
Oh, shots fired.
There you go.
He knows it.
Right.
Yeah, he
does. You can expect some big backlash tonight on the afternoon show for that comment, I'm sure, Troy.
So, no, he knows his role. So he knows he's the vanilla ice cream. He's the guy who gets those.
All right. Well, a place where there will be no vanilla, no ice cream, and will be the Florida Man Games. Actually, there probably will be ice cream there.
Oh, good. I'm a little worried about that. Like, what?
Damn sure better be.
There'll be some ice cream, yeah.
Florida Man Games presented by Flowgrow. Have you guys seen? Have the Cooter Commandos or Team Hanky Spanky or Team Swamp Ass, have they friend requested you guys, and are you following any of the madness that these teams are putting out on social media?
Yeah, they got t-shirts,
Swamp Ass has not, but the Cooter Commandos and Hanky Spanky definitely have.
Yeah. Hanky Spanky is our local team, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they asked me to buy a shirt.
They're taking it very, very seriously, man. They're taking it very, very seriously. And these two teams met up when we filmed the segment for Fox 35 Orlando, and it was contentious. These two teams do not like each other.
They're serious.
Oh, really?
Do not like each other. They are ready to go at the games, man. They really, really are.
Huh.
It is. They are just a good social media follow. If you can, later today, make sure you look up Hanky Spanky Florida Man and Team Cooter Commandos because they are putting out some fire on their social media, man.
Cool.
It's crazy. And all in true Florida man fashion. It's great. So we're looking forward to the games. Make sure you get your tickets to the game. And make sure St. Johns County's represented out there. We got over 4,000 tickets sold, and St. Johns County makes up 500 of those. We need more from St. Johns County out there, for sure. We've also got to give a big shout out to our local sponsors, some of our local sponsors out there for the Florida Man Games: Ripley's, Atlantic Marine, Power Sports STA, Canaan Law, Bozard, Ford Lincoln, of course, Sunshine Yacht Cruise, Prohibition Kitchen, all helping us put on a great show out there as well, as and Jim. So the FloridaManGames.com, make sure you check it out. It is really, really heating up. We are just a couple of weeks away from this thing, and I can't be more excited. You won't be more excited than after the Florida Man Games when you go to Bozard Ford Lincoln to get yourself a new truck. That kind of worked.
Yeah.
Celebrating 75 years in St. Augustine in Northeast Florida. Bozard Ford Lincoln here for you. You can check out their huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, quick and quality servicing, and their parts and accessory shop that is second to none. Literally, they all win awards for being the best all the time. Make sure you grab a signature burger at Ford's Garage while you're there. And they offer services from home delivery to company fleet servicing. At Bozard Ford Lincoln, your family is their family, and they are driven to inspire. Also, shouts to Fidus Roofing, Great Expectations, Realty and Auction, Chiba Hut Toast Sub, St. August Pizza, BHF Insurance, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, Amara Med Spa. Well, yep, I got a little out of whack there. Griffin Service, there we go, and go in Maine. With that said, good morning, everybody. Troy, Davey, Blake, how you guys doing in studio?
Hey, happy Thursday.
Oh, weekend eve! Yes!
Yeah, man. That's exciting.
The delay.
That
delay is just...
It was a deep breath there. Okay.
Yeah. It's almost there, man. Jeez. I am looking forward to having this week over with so I can get back and I haven't seen you guys' faces.
Yeah.
In other than Blake. I've got Blake's face right here.
Yeah, it's nice right there in your face. Yeah. Blake, how you doing in there?
I think you just flipped me the bird.
Well, I guess he answered that without answering that.
I'm doing great, Pete. How about you?
Wow. I mean, I didn't say I had a problem with your face, Blake, but now you're fired.
Oh, no, we need producer.
No, he just got a car. He's got bills to pay.
Well, should have flicked off the host of the show. That's not a good move when you just got a car.
Yeah,
anyway.
He is smarter than that.
Yeah.
So
we love Blake.
Yeah.
We love Blake.
Yeah. He flips
I don't
off
know what he just did. Half of my screen blocked my show notes. What's up?
It was a thumbs up's what he said.
Okay, good deal. Totally redeemed yourself, Blake. Totally redeemed yourself. All right, man. What you got for question of the day, Troy?
Question of the day: which have you eaten in your lifetime, in the span of your life? Mine's longer than you guys, but which have you eaten more of? PB&J, mac and cheese, or ramen noodles?
Oh, okay. There was definitely a phase of ramen noodles. Obviously, like when I moved into my first place by myself, ramen noodles was big on the menu. Ramen noodles and pizza bagel bites were pretty much my
your diet
form of sustenance at my first place. Yeah, totally, man. But I don't think any of it comes close to the amount of mac and cheese I've ever eaten in my life. So I got to go mac and cheese. And I will do secondary statement. I think Chick-fil-A has the best macaroni and cheese on the planet. My goodness.
You have not had Blake's mac and cheese.
Yes, he has. That's really good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I had Blake's is really good. Blake's is really
Blake's is
really
world famous. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with peanut butter and jelly. I mean, that is a major staple in my life still to this day. So I mean, I'm always on the go, and if I need to throw a sandwich and go, and that's my go-to.
Now, do you like, Davey, the stuff that's in the jar that's already pre-mixed?
Oh, come on. Who are you talking to? Who are you
Pre-made
talking to?
peanut
Who are you
butter and
talking
jelly.
to? I mean,
The
come on.
goobers.
You know it's going to be hoity-toity. It's not even going to be peanut butter. It's going to be almond butter, okay? It's going to be something special.
Yeah.
Barney butter is my go-to. I love Barney butter and cherry preserves.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not jelly, it's preserves
It's
in your
preserves.
world. It's preserves in your world. I was going to question that.
There's a reason why I'm so broke.
Yeah.
Living my best life.
So, Blake, what about you?
He spent all his money. The documentary comes out. He spent all his money on preserve.
Hey, you can't take it with you. And I don't have any kids, so let's go.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to say, I obviously, I make the best mac and cheese, so I have to say mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's mac and cheese.
There you go.
See, and I love all three of these still. And I think the first part of my life, we didn't do a whole lot of mac and cheese growing up. And we didn't do any ramen noodles until I got to college. So first 18 years, so PBJ had a head start.
Okay. I was like, what did you have? Leaves? Like, what did you eat?
No. I was a butcher's son. We had like
that's
steak.
right. Oh,
Right?
golly.
We were poor, but we ate good.
That's why you're so healthy to this day.
we were poor, and I wasn't a guy who like wanted to have the free lunch program.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah, why would
I made my PB and J. So every single day, probably my first 16 years of life was peanut butter and jelly. So I don't know if any other food's ever going to catch up.
Tell me about the route of the bread. White bread or wheat bread?
It was usually Wonder Bread.
Okay.
It was white, bleached out,
God
just
bless
as
you.
you know, much everything that could possibly kill you.
Right.
That was in there.
Yeah.
You know, that's why those immunities are so strong.
That's right. Vitamins.
But
You think that's it, huh?
Preserves.
yeah, I'm sure that's what it was. But I still like Saturday. I had a peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Cool.
You know,
Yeah.
And Rebecca had her very first peanut butter and banana sandwich.
What is it? What's the one that Elvis liked?
What?
Yeah, he liked the
Peanut butter
fried
and banana.
Yeah, it was peanut butter and banana, but they actually fried it with like a grilled cheese almost.
Yeah, we got to go back to that other comment. It was Rebecca's first what?
Peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Golly, where you been, boo?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Well, I hope she liked it.
You throw some honey on there, and it really completes the whole thing, man.
Yeah, I didn't do the drizzle. I asked her if she wanted the drizzle. She's like, "No, give me the basic," you know.
Okay.
And
is
I
it just
dropped
regular honey, or is it like hot honey or anything like that?
No, it's local honey from Kaiser's Deli.
Oh, Kaiser, I love him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what was the verdict? What was the verdict from Rebecca?
Oh
Yes,
no, she liked it. No, she liked it. She did. Well, you know, she's going to be 100% honest.
Yeah.
you're going to get it if she doesn't.
Yeah, she's going to tell you. That's why we love her.
There you go, man. Okay.
Truth serum.
You literally can't go wrong. If you don't like peanut butter and banana, you're probably a psychopath. Honestly.
Oh, you got to be.
You've got problems.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I don't even know why they're watching the show if they don't.
Yeah. Do you ever put Doritos in the middle
Nobody
of your
watching.
PBJ?
Nobody watching this show doesn't like peanut butter and banana.
Yeah, everybody. Oh, we have one. We have one.
What were you saying?
Fire them. Block them right now. Blake, block them. I don't know who it is. I don't care. Block
Oh, no.
Davey, what did you say about Doritos?
Do you ever put like Doritos or chips or anything in your peanut butter and jelly?
Not in peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, really?
But I do in like, I can tell you this, those pickled chips
Yeah.
that were brought into us.
Uh-huh.
I think Josh brought them in.
Yeah.
And I use those in like ham sandwiches and turkey sandwiches.
Yeah.
And it was like the perfect crunch with still that pickle
And you
flavor.
get the salty
Oh,
end.
it was so good. It was so good.
I had some buffalo and blue cheese chicken wing flavored like Cheetos a couple of weeks ago.
Whoa.
Mind blowing.
Really?
Mind blowing.
Oh.
Amazing.
So good. Oh,
Yeah.
A lot of people leave in chat because we banned them for peanut butter. There we go. So Heather,
Okay.
one of our greatest of all time.
I'm going to miss you. So,
Good riddance.
Hey, everybody, there's a show at 3 o'clock if you would like to tune in there. You're welcome.
and we won't talk
I
about.
don't want you there either.
Oh, man. How about bollocks?
All right, Tim, I'm not sure I can go with this one. Peanut butter, bologna, and mustard.
Really?
What?
We thought the same thing with Cuban pizza.
Yeah, good point.
I trust Tim's palate. I don't know. I might try that. But bologna.
Best sandwich you will ever try. Wow.
Throws me off a whole lot. That mustard really throws me off there.
Yeah.
So is it just yellow mustard? Because I'm a
question.
daddle mustard guy. I'm a mustard snob.
I'm a Grey Poupon type of dude.
You know, I mean, listen to you, Mr. Preserves
I
over
know.
there. Don't give me any of that off the shelf
I know.
jelly.
Crap. I know.
I love how Davey's Mr. Preserves and Troy is Mr. Preservative.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, man. We go back to Troy for a quick check of the weather.
It's going to be all right.
Bye. Great expectations.
Uh-oh.
Get it?
Pete, your mic's breaking up.
Brought to you by Great Expectations Realty. They can auction your home, your house, anything you have in between. Check them out today at geauction.us.
Your home? I think it's Pete. But we got it.
Okay. Pete, talk to us again. Give us a testes.
Yeah, testes.
Let me pod. Is that any better?
No.
Is that any better? No?
Okay, that's
Yes,
better now.
there
That's
we go.
better now.
That's better now.
Is it? Okay. All right. Switched out of this stupid AirPods. Why do the AirPods never work the way you want them to work?
Yeah.
Especially when you need them to.
Yeah. At the most
Exactly.
crucial times is when they go out.
Exactly. Yep. All right. We go to Blake Levins for our traffic report. Blake.
All right, nobody look. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, traffic looks fine.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh,
Looks like it's moving.
yeah.
All right, nobody look.
All right.
He's getting out of
go.
it. The behind the scenes.
Yeah. It's like
No one should look like that.
No extra payment for that.
community theater this morning. Thank you. Welcome, everyone.
Gosh, if you could see Blake behind the scenes right now, it looks like Troy just walked in while Blake had an OnlyFans tab open.
Don't be accusing me of that stuff, Pete.
Doesn't make you a bad person, Blake.
No, it doesn't. Very natural.
I'm supporting people.
Single moms. They need
Oh,
jobs
well,
too.
Blake is paying for some single moms to go to Amara Med Spa because they gotta look well.
Yeah. That look good.
Definitely.
That's right. You can refresh and renew at Amara Med Spa. Their expert therapists deliver groundbreaking treatments and facials tailored to your needs, different than OnlyFans facials, Blake. You have high standards, and so do they. Embrace relaxation. Sorry. Let's get serious again. The show's a serious show. Embrace relaxation and unveil your radiance. Begin your transformation at theamaramedspa.com, where your beauty journey begins.
Hey, I know a lot of people out there to save $100 on lip filler. That's for Valentine's Day only. So sign up. Free lip product with every sign up. So $100 off and a free lip product.
There you go. Troy, speaking of free, there's a free house that HGTV is giving away. You've got some updates on what we talked about yesterday.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out exactly what went wrong yesterday. So I made a couple phone calls on some people that kind of have a little bit of inside knowledge. One of the things was the public vista. It was supposed to be 75 feet, and the house somehow got built at 80 feet. All right. And the public vista, there's an argument that can go, and I don't know exactly how it goes, but because that's on a public or on a private road, they might be able to say, okay, that's not considered a public vista, but people do live in there. That one's not the one I think that's going to be the most problematic. The one that I think is going to be the most problematic is evidently there was 4 or 5 different variations of the pool deck and how that seawall was going to be. And it's not unusual when you turn in your permit plans to have a pool or something like that in addition to the house, not a part of the house, be listed as provided by others.
Okay.
So as it went on and stuff like that, they changed, they flip-flopped where the hot tub was, and somehow it got overlooked of how close it got to the wetlands. And, and so that's going to be where the problem is. If it's the city criteria, I think it's not going to be that big of an issue. The city can kind of say, okay, we'll allow this and we'll let this happen per our plans or because of extenuating circumstances. But when the city does that, they need to be very clear that this does not set a precedence This was, an oversight or whatever it was. So they need to make sure they don't do that. The problem comes in is if they violated the state guidelines and getting the state to sign off on it, then it could be an issue. So I don't think that determination has happened yet because the state has kind of a 25-foot away from the wetlands, and it's got to be delineated. It's got to be this, and it's got to be set very clearly. So if it violated that, which I'm not 100% sure how close it was to their guidelines.
But didn't everybody already sign off on this, or they just started building?
Well, the state didn't really sign off. The state relies on some of the local government to check off on some of these things, but usually when you're dealing with wetlands, you do have state or Army Corps or some of those that'll sign off on it on bigger projects. This one, it kind of probably got rushed through a little bit because of the hype with it. They wanted to make sure they happened and it made the deadline. I mean, there's some other pressures that are involved in it. So no pointing fingers. They just got to make it look right so we don't look bad.
Right. And like
across
you said,
the nation.
Set a precedent, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, it's one of those things we're going to have to be cautious of our public appearance. Because we don't want to look like, podunk Florida men trying to build houses.
Yeah.
And the might be.
In Pelican Reef, there's no podunk in that neighborhood.
Well, and the general contractor is out of Orlando. Probably doesn't deal with intercoastal a whole lot. Doesn't deal with some of the things that it's in the Florida code, but it's not something that's their everyday situation. Where a local contractor probably would have had an advantage and said, "Okay, I stop right here." We look like and to eyeball these things like. A house 75 feet and 80 feet, if you look at it, you're not going to know the difference.
Right.
You're not going to, I mean, you might be able to say, okay, it's blocking this view coming down this street. But to look at it and say, is that 75 feet or 80 feet? I mean, I do a lot of that stuff, and it would be tough for me to say, oh, is it 75 or 80 feet? So that first part, okay, I can kind of see why they didn't kind of catch it. The second part, I'm not sure how that happened.
Well, yesterday you said that they didn't consult with anybody local. Is there any possibility that they can make a rule that any contractor that comes in needs to consult with local? If
they have the licensing, then you can't really discriminate against that. Okay. So if they have the Florida state license, if they're licensed, you can come in and get your license here and do those things. So as long as they're licensed and in there, should they? Yes, they should be using local.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, we're unique. We're unique in a lot of different ways, especially if you get downtown in the historic side. You use somebody outside the region who's not used to working downtown. Whew,
yeah,
that bill's going to get big quick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, true. All right, so I guess then we've still got that city. They've still got that city speed bump to get over on the 5th. And then it sounds like the state gets involved in this as well. So
yeah, I think it's going to be a conversation between the city and the state. If the city says, okay, we kind of just missed this, and when you make changes like that, I can kind of get it. Like if the city's still working off version 2 and it gets built at version 5, it can create a problem.
All right. Well, Troy, we'll let you keep up on this one for us.
I'm sure people will call me.
Oh, I'm sure you do all day long. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, Troy, you missed that one. Man. Okay, I got it. Sorry.
We'll be updating this for a week and a half.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, thank you for the update. Appreciate that clarity. Troy doing some investigative journalism, calling around and getting the answers.
5 feet.
We're going to make a whole. We're going to make a whole promo package for you, Troy. It's going to be wonderful.
Maybe Troy finally gets the bulletproof vest.
Yeah,
I know, right? There you go, Troy, out on the street. We got to send you to the cop scenes now, man.
Yeah, who says I don't already have one?
Oh,
you've been holding out this whole time. Poor Pete has been on the streets.
I have to go to public meetings.
Oh.
I have to go to public meetings.
Sticks and stones.
Even Blake looks upset with you that you have not shared that with me in the past. Okay.
He's the one who
let's
bought it for
see.
me.
Wait, what?
Blake, you bought him a bulletproof vest?
No.
Blake doesn't know it, but Troy broke into his piggy bank a long time ago.
Oh my God! Don't be one of those parents that opens up credit cards
Yeah.
for their kids' names, please.
Please don't.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I was so proud of Blake. Blake had a credit score of 750
Dude, good.
when he bought his car. So
Damn.
that's impressive
That's
at 23.
impressive. Yeah,
So,
man. Yeah, I was not there at that age.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I didn't even have credit till like 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's great.
Nothing. I avoided credit like the plague.
Yeah.
But hey, let's see. We talked about Caps Restaurant getting some new ownership. The new owner, the new majority owner, is a former partner in Firehouse Subs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his name's Stephen Juice. One of the founding partners of the Firehouse Subs franchise, been revealed as the majority owner of the Volano Beach's renowned Caps on the Water. I've never been out there actually to eat. I've been
great.
out there plenty of times to the parking
Oh,
lot.
it's
Never
so
to eat.
good.
Food is so good.
Yeah.
Bernard Durad, maybe, who acquired the establishment in 1999, going to remain as the owner overseeing the day-to-day stuff. This was stated in a press release. Caps on the Water, they say, been a long-beloved dining spot in the St. Augustine area, earning recognition as the number 6 on the list of the 15 most beautiful restaurants in the U.S. That's pretty impressive.
That is impressive.
By triptodiscover.com. Never heard of it.
I mean, yeah. Still impressive.
Still impressive. Juice and Durad. Why does that sound like two brothers with
Sounds like-
fictional names who opened up a gym in Miami? Juice and Durad Gym.
It sounds like a rap group from like the 90s.
Yes.
Juice and Durag.
Yeah. It's Juice
right?
and Durant. But no, that's exciting. Good. And I don't know what was going on with Caps to do this. Do you have any insight on that? Do you know anything?
No,
about
I really don't have a whole lot. I know the brothers from the Firehouse side. I don't know this particular part. I know they have more partners.
Yeah, there's a bunch of the Firehouse team,
Yeah.
right?
It's mostly the brothers that were a part of it. So
cool.
the Sorensen brothers, I think.
In a statement, Juiced of Juiced and Durad expressed gratitude for the opportunity to own such an iconic restaurant and continue its legacy, citing it's the perfect fit with Bernard and shared the vision for future ventures. Juiced's new venture is Southside Rita LLC. That's named in honor of his late mother, Rita Juice.
Mhm.
And she was a Jacksonville philanthropist, apparently, which is really awesome. Caps under the new ownership of Durad and his wife, Vivian Durad, for the past. I just like that name now, Durad.
Because they rad.
They rad, bro. It's known for its scratch-made menu and signature cocktails featuring popular dishes like sesame seared tuna, calamari Volano,
Yes.
pier ravioli, and Southern-style fried seafood. The partnership aims to unveil their first concept later this year, focusing on establishing new iconic restaurants with the same successful model as Caps on the Water.
Look, if you want to have a moment, if you ever or you're on a date or you want to do something special, somebody's visiting, you got to go to Caps at sundown at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'm telling you, it is picturesque out there. It's so beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, they could serve me a hot dog and I'd be like, oh, this is awesome. It is really that. It's a cool moment. It's amazing. Yeah, love a Caps
What if
moment.
they served you peanut butter and jelly from the same jar?
Oh, I would eat it because of that
The goobers.
sunset. Yeah,
That
that
sunset's
scenery
still
is
good though.
Yeah, so good.
There you go.
Caps
Yeah.
is definitely
All right.
I
thumbs
can
up.
tell you this. I'm excited because I got that boat and we were driving past there the other day. I was like, oh, that's on the list.
Yeah, you got to
That's
do that.
on the list. We're going to pull right up.
That's like the Batmobile. Yeah, you pull
we'll
right
just
up.
pull right
Oh.
up there, just step off the boat like big ball and
Cool. I love
Yeah.
that moment. Yes.
There you go.
yeah,
There you go.
in my little tiny boat.
So what? It's awesome. You can still do that. Not a lot of people can't.
Yeah. Hey, Troy, embrace your tiny boat.
Yes.
You're the only one in the studio with a tiny boat.
It's about the motion in the ocean, bro.
Yeah. No.
It is about the literal motion in the ocean, Troy, not the size of the boat.
Not so sure about that, but it's a little sports car pontoon.
Yeah.
Is what it looks like.
What do you want to do? Drive a bus or a
No, not a
Bugatti? I mean, a Bugatti
Bugatti.
sits 2 people, right? Yeah.
All right, man. Well, back on land, there's a busy intersection at St. John's and the Duval County line that may be getting a little bit of an upgrade to help with traffic. This is pretty good. This is out there, Racetrack Road and US 1, right there near the St. Johns County and Duval line. They had a public meeting about it, their first public meeting about the proposed changes. And it looks like they may be getting some upgrades. Apparently around 30,000 people a day travel at this highway and near this intersection. I feel like it's more than 30,000 people. That seems like a low number. But we're always hearing about accidents in this area of US 1 and Racetrack Road for sure. I feel like it's one of our most talked about intersections with accidents as far as those are concerned. Let's see. Local residents describe the area as a traffic headache. Yeah, it's a little confusing, especially during rush hour. They attribute the congestion to trains and ongoing development. FDOT rates the roadway conditions, they say, from A, which would be a free-flowing traffic situation, to F, which would be congested conditions. This intersection currently graded an F.
Oh my gosh.
Due to population growth and train traffic, they say. FDOT notes that approximately 24 trains per day block Racetrack Road. So to address this and the safety concerns, FDOT proposing a $10.5 million project, including a displaced left turn signal on Racetrack Road and the removal of the left turn movement from Nocatee Parkway southbound on Phillips Highway. They say the change would require making a U-turn to proceed south onto Phillips Highway and Nocatee Parkway. Some attendees expressed dissatisfaction with the proposed changes. That's pretty typical. Others view the investment as necessary to accommodate the growth and development in the area. They acknowledge that this is a temporary solution for a long-term problem. FDOT outlines the project timeline with right-of-way acquisition scheduled for this year and construction slated to begin in 2027. Are we waiting long enough to clear this congestion here? FDOT invites the public to learn more about the project at the next public meeting at the Bartram Springs Social Hall on 4:30 on Thursday. So yeah, it's a crappy little intersection out there. It definitely is. It's not the best. It is not the best.
Well, allegedly, Clay got so upset he ran out of town. He had to take a break from that section. An F is a very bad score, you guys. That's not good. You have nothing to say on this, really? You don't ever go to in that area?
I try and avoid that area, even though I was up there this past weekend. But I felt bad for Clay. He had to go. He had to do a complete detour that took him like another extra 30 minutes.
That's right.
At the end of the night. Which is, you just want to get home at the end of the night. And he's like,
Right.
But of course, he texted and woke all of us up. So
can you imagine this is happening like every single day, though? Yeah.
No. If this is your daily commute, it's got to be just horrible.
Yeah.
But I mean, and the reason it's going to take this long is just everything's in the queue. We grew so fast, and there's so many other things that are priorities. I don't want to say priorities, but this one just made it into the queue. So it's going to be until 27, and that's in government time. That's not that long.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, government works at glacier speed.
In real people time.
Yeah.
In real people time, that's a hot minute right there. That's what real people would call a hot minute.
Yeah, and people go, oh, why did it take you so long to build that? Well, it starts in government. You know, and when they try and rush things, look what happened.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Not good.
Yeah.
And you get 5 feet over the wetlands.
Yeah, and you're in the wetlands.
Right.
So yeah, take your time.
All right. Yeah, let's get it right. You know, let's get it right. Let's not rush it. Let's get it right.
Dare I say the R word, roundabout? Would that make it better? I don't
No.
know. No. Okay.
No.
All right. That's in comments. Just
Davey,
saying.
do not enable the county. They will just build more roundabouts. Do not enable them.
What's your
The
problem?
roundabouts are working, dude.
I love them.
The roundabouts actually work. I was a doubter. I was 100% a doubter.
Yeah.
But the stupid peanut, I can say what I mean, it moves.
Right. Do you want to sit there and just be at a red light forever, or do you want to just keep moving and flowing? That's the way I want to go in life. I'm water, baby.
Okay, fine. I'll definitely rather have a roundabout than a zipper merge.
True.
No, I was on your side, Blake. Damn it. Hey, where's the best traffic situation in St. Augustine? Chick-fil-A. What do? Zipper merge. Point over.
Well, they zipper
Speaking of the
merged
road-
because they didn't have enough staff to do both lanes.
True.
So let's just go ahead and
Right.
be honest about it because they built it for 2 lanes.
Right. That's true. They did.
If you remember when they first opened, it's like,
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
we can't afford to have this many people working here.
Kids with iPads just floating out there being blessed and everything. I know. They're all over.
They only did
All
the
right,
2
well-
lanes because of COVID.
Yeah, I don't think so. They have
But
2 lanes
guess what?
everywhere
It
else.
worked.
Yeah, it did work.
It worked.
So
All right. Time for the Gas Buddy Gas Report. Give us a tip down there in the comments if you are seeing good prices on gas here around town. And I should have clicked this link before I did to open the actual Gas Buddy Gas Report. But we will start with the Shell. Oh, no, we won't. It just refreshed. Oh, yes, we will. The Shell. 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard. They're at 309 this morning. Owens at 780 South Ponce, also at 309 reporting. The Sunoco at 450 South Ponce, reporting at 309 as well. The Circle K on 207 jumps it up to 314. The Gate on Mizell Road, 319. A1A Discount Beverage, Ashland on the Island, 319 as well. Your Shell at 146 King. They're at 319. And the Citgo at 1099 South Ponce. Their cash price is the highest in town at 319. So there you go. That brought to us, of course, by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. If you are in trouble with the law for any reason and you got to go to jail, Chris will get you out. He's available 24/7 for you to get you back to your life fast. I was going to say fast and furiously, but that didn't even make sense.
yeah, but then you go back to jail if you're fast and furious.
Too fast
Yeah.
for society.
Yeah. Did you see the video? I know everybody in studio follows OMG at Wick. Did you see the video? I saw one this morning when I opened up my non-flip phone that of the guy running, like driving into a pole at a gas station. He worked for like an AC company. And then he goes to leave the scene and drives his AC company truck right into another light pole. It was insane.
Oh, I need to see this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you got to watch that. I mean, geez. That guy must have the most fun job in the world, just vigorously keeping track of these insane Florida.
Well, he's become so popular. I'm sure people just throw stuff at him, like just information after information. And
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I bet, for sure. So Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, if you get in trouble, get yourself out of jail, 904-822-BAIL.
Could you imagine the stuff that he sees
That he's gotta go
he
through,
can't-
yeah.
he
Yeah.
doesn't put out. I mean, he's probably got some B-reel that's incredible.
Yeah. All right, let's see. We got Jim Lamb at the Milltop Tavern at noon. We got Tony Scazzaro at the Cellar upstairs at 1 o'clock. We got Chase Foraker, Pierre's Pub at 1, Smoke and Joe Shower at the Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 1, Lee Michael Howard, Pizzali's at 3 o'clock, Burn Unit, Fusion 904 Eatery at 5, our Gaia Dewey Vaya at the Gaia Harvey Resort at 5, Trevor Compton at St. Augustine Shores Golf Club, 5 o'clock, Vinny Jacobs, Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5, Ivan Smith, Casa Divino 57, 5:30, Josh Ford, Without the Groove Benders, Hurricane Grill and Wings at 6, Reggie Stared at Salt Life at 6, Zaza Flamenca by herself at Pierre's Pub at 6 o'clock, Common, Troy, you're going to Common tonight, right?
yeah, I'm going to Common tonight. Fort Mose thing. Yep.
Fort Mose, yep, 7 o'clock. Keith Godwin and the Rio Grande Band, the Colonial Oak at 7. The House of Hamill, Cafe 11 at 8 o'clock. and the Brit Pack at the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall at 8.
Oh.
Griffin Service brings us that. We know your home's comfort is their top priority at Griffin Service. They do AC, they do plumbing, they do electrical services, they do gas work, and they'll unclog your drains for $123 or it's free. They do same-day diagnostics. They can run that little visual snake down your pipes, the machine with the camera on the end of it.
Like an endoscopy.
Yeah, there you go. And they can fix that for you and figure out what the actual problem is. Because, dumping Drano down there, you might fix it for a few days, but you don't know what the actual problem is. You might have a dead animal in your drain.
Oh.
They will fix it for you at Griffin Service.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, possible.
Well, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. 904-500-2653 or visit griffinservice.com. All right, we got a Tech Thursday. Oh, this Apple headset.
Oh, yeah.
Very interesting. Do you guys know how much these Apple Vision Pros cost?
$3,500.
$3,500.
Yeah.
I'm going to
That's
take
a
a
lot
guess
of
at $3,500.
Yeah.
Wow, good guess, Troy. You win.
Thanks. Now, I'm really known for my tech.
Yeah, we know you are. So we'll talk about who's telling you not to wear one and why.
Oh, jeez.
It's Google.
Of course, yeah. Not bringing their best product to the people.
It's literally Troy. He's like, don't wear it because I don't get it.
I don't know what it is.
The eyes ain't real. But before we get to that, I'll tell you that Fidus Roofing supports a lot of local charities, supports local kids. Big Brothers Big Sisters of St. Johns County, investing in kids and the Boy Scouts and more. They're also always looking to grow their team, and they're master elite contractors for St. Johns County, which gives them the ability to give you warranties that nobody else in the business can. 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers.
And gutters.
You!
Wow.
That was the best one. You hit
All
that
right,
gutters
here
good.
we go. Yeah, you knocked the gutters out of the park, Troy.
Thank goodness.
Tesla owners told not to wear Apple Vision Pro while driving their Teslas.
Really?
Duh.
They had to tell people that?
Oh, I believe it. Ugh. I've seen some fools out there walking the streets with these things on. Yeah.
It's like getting a package and they have on the plastic, don't put over your head.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. I think they don't need that on there, and we can get rid of those people that do that.
Population
Well,
mitigation.
they pay a lot in taxes. That's the problem. If they can afford a Vision Pro, they're paying a lot in taxes. They want these people alive so they can keep paying taxes, man.
Oh.
No, that means their parents pay a lot of taxes. I mean,
Well, maybe. Somebody's paying a lot of taxes.
yeah. Oh, gosh. Don't wear 'em.
U.S. Secretary for Transportation Pete Buttigieg. There we go. Recently took to social media, specifically X, Elon's platform, to emphasize that all current vehicles with advanced driver assistance systems require the driver's engagement at all times. This comes in response to videos circulating online depicting individuals seemingly using autonomous features in the cars while wearing the Apple Vision Pro headset. How lazy are we?
Oh, my goodness.
It's incredible.
Yeah. He reposted one of the videos underscoring the need for human drivers to maintain control and be fully engaged while operating vehicles equipped with advanced driver systems. Now, I got to tell you, man, and let's talk a little bit about the Vision Pro, because I've seen some videos on it. I've seen some prominent tech people reviewing this, and everybody seems to be fairly underwhelmed. I mean, it's an what is it called? AR?
Yep.
Augmented reality, as opposed to VR, which is like the Oculus Meta stuff. And that basically means you can see through the headset using various cameras and things like that. And it kind of places things into your world in front of your face. It's a hands-free cell phone that you have to wear a dumb helmet to use.
Yes.
I mean, I would not would not, even if I had the money, spend $3,500 on one of these things. It just doesn't seem impressive. It's just apps that are in front of your face, and you do this to use them, and that's the gimmick. That's it.
Well, I can tell you this. It's probably one of those situations where you're not going to buy this version, but you're going to have like version 6, or you're going to be left behind.
You are hitting that out of the park.
You know,
with that comment. Yes.
I remember like when the first like little iPods came out.
Mm-hmm. They were chunky, and then the click wheel. Yeah.
Yeah, they had the click wheel, and I was like, oh man, this is. But I can tell you, I can't imagine having to carry like all my trivia stuff now.
Yeah.
When I got the thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much easier. I didn't have to lug in like 6 CDs, a CD player, and all this stuff for my trivia. And it was horrible. There's a guy actually riding with it on. Yeah, come on, dude.
Yeah.
They look like diver's mask.
Correct.
So.
And it's heavy.
Yeah. Yes,
so
do.
it's over a pound on your head.
What?
Yeah, it's
That's
very
gotta hurt
heavy.
your neck.
That's what Jay said to me too, or in comments. He was talking about it, and he was like, "That's one of the things that's a setback is how heavy it is." But he said eventually, just like you said, it will definitely be that will be one of the things that they will.
They'll advance it to the level where all of us are going to be like, okay, I got to have that.
Yeah.
So what's the fancy movie theater
even...
called? What's the fancy movie theater called that everybody goes to? You get the whole big experience. What is that called?
Oh, the IMAX.
Yeah.
Right?
So apparently it's very similar. Like to watch a movie, this is a pro part of it. That it's very cool because you feel like you're in an IMAX theater. You are like really in the moment.
Okay.
But aside from that, it's a little cumbersome. You can eat something. I watched some guy on the New York Times who was eating something, and he just wanted to see like, can he function and do other things while having these on? You can, but your vision is a little bit obstructed.
So yeah, I mean, when I saw the videos of it and stuff like that, you know, I'm a Marvel guy, so I was like, oh, Tony Stark's coming in, you know, because you can kind of grab stuff and move it, and you know, but evidently that doesn't work as well as what it looks like in the commercial.
Right.
So like I said, I think this version's probably not that great, but it's a start.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you imagine going back to iPhone 1 right now?
God bless, no. The thing was a brick.
Right.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's like a phone booth in your pocket.
No
I
wallpaper.
want it to be, I will be buying one of these. Well, I probably won't because I won't have the money. But I won't even consider buying one of these until it's basically like a pair of Oakleys. Just sunglasses that you put on. And that gives you the whole thing. And that's coming. I mean, that'll be here within 10 years for sure.
Yeah.
But that's when it's a practical thing to use, is when it's just as easy as putting on sunglasses.
Yeah, but something this expensive that you can sit on.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna have to guard. You're gonna have to guard it differently. I mean,
well, $3,500 is just for you need to get the other stuff. So really, it's honestly like a $5,000 investment.
Yeah, because you need the software and everything
the case,
else. Yeah.
You need all of that goes with it, and those are all add-ons too. Yeah, your software.
But it'll come down. It'll come down.
Yeah.
You know, the market will make it come down. So that's why I'm saying, like, you know, the only problem I have is literally me sitting on them or like leaving them on top of the car or something.
Right. Yeah. Forget it. You can't. You got to be on top of it.
But I guess I don't do that with my phone, so I'd probably be more guarded.
No, well, some people do. Some people do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus those look like Dale Earnhardt's goggles as well. So that, but that's a coolness factor for me as well.
Yeah, the driver from the '80s, and just when he had the.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Blake. Please call this segment "Apple Vision Pro Sucks."
No.
It's gonna get us a lot of hits on YouTube.
That'll help us.
Yeah.
In the algorithms.
Definitely. Yeah. Cheers, guys, on the innovations, though. That was awesome.
No, I think like I said, I think that's a start. They're throwing it out there and go, okay. Yeah. People are going to tell us how to improve it.
I'm just glad that we can see it happening. It's kind of cool.
I put the scenario next to like how they put in sidewalks at colleges. Like if you build a college or you don't put the sidewalks in. Okay. And then the walking pattern of the kids creates the pattern, and that's when they put the sidewalks in. So sidewalks go in last at situations like colleges. And I see this as this. They're like, okay, let's throw this out there and let's see what we got wrong. And then we're going to fix it from that.
Interesting. So, that's interesting.
There you go.
Yeah.
Still charging people way too much money to figure out what's wrong.
Well, they're letting the rich people do the test. test dummies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
They got so many fans, like they'll do whatever it takes. Like there are people that are like, waiting for this. So yeah, good. They can test it out. And it'll probably, like the iPhone 1, it's worth, what is it? Worth like quadruple what it was before.
Yeah.
Those are incredible like relics for museums and things. So yeah, this is a moment in history.
Yeah, and Pete talked about Oakley. I couldn't afford Oakley, so
Remember?
I went out and got Oakley as a sponsor when I was playing ball. It was great. I had every possible Oakley in the world.
That is awesome. That's the way to hustle.
My hustle was going to the flea market and getting the Folkley.
Oh,
I was going to say Jokeleys, yeah, but I remember those.
like I can tell you this, to this day, I still can't bring myself to buy any expensive sunglasses
Yeah, no.
for myself.
No. Ray-Bans? No. Oakleys? No.
Hey,
Can't do it.
Ray-Bans are
Can't do it.
nice. I have one.
They are, but they're too expensive.
Yeah.
They're too expensive for me.
Tom Ford.
They're not too expensive for people at the Serenata Beach Club. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Ooh, how long is this going to last? This is freaking me out,
3
man.
days.
The Serenata Beach Club sent out a letter recently, within the last couple of days. We've managed to get a hold of this letter out here, even though we're not members, which is nice. And I got to tell you, I'm not signing up to be a member anytime soon. I guess I will read from this letter, and we will talk about it and see who has confidence, and maybe we'll take bets on how long it actually stays open. So this letter starts. Greetings, Serenata Beach Club members. First, I want to thank you all for your loyalty and your support as we face some trying situations at the beginning of the year. You think? Our first and foremost commitment has always been to provide you with excellent service that you can truly enjoy the club experience. We have wonderful news that we would like to share with you. We plan on reopening on the 20th of February. We'll be sending out further communications towards the end of the week to give you more details on hours of operation and what to expect when you come back. We're excited for the future and what 2024 will hold. I guarantee you your members and your employees are more trepid than anything.
Right.
Is that a word?
Yeah.
So we will be opening under new management, and we are finalizing the restructuring of the club's financial obligations. We have a great plan to move forward and a capital improvement plan in place so that we can offer you an even better experience.
More expensive membership.
Pretty much anything's a better experience than being closed. They say we have focused on making major strides in our communications and member offerings that will continue to improve upon it in 2024. We have taken great care to focus on offering activities and dining experiences that offer you a variety of new options while keeping the faithful favorites. Okay, here's some of the changes.
Who's going to work
Ready
there?
for some of the changes?
Who was going to want to work there? They weren't paid
That's
when they
a big
were.
question.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a big question. But let's look at some of these changes. You guys ready for these big changes?
Okay.
First, a new website experience.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank God.
Wow.
Very
Yeah.
cool. I hope it's
Ooh.
scented.
Second, new interior and exterior paint.
It's going to be the same shit.
Oh, okay.
They probably need to do that for
It's
the
gonna
sulfur.
it's gonna
yeah.
smell fresh.
Yeah.
Yep. They're going to have new pool loungers.
Oh, excuse
new
me.
outdoor dining chairs.
Oh,
New bar stools. New bar stools,
Oh my
guys.
God, the
Fancy.
barstool.
Yeah.
You could fit 2 people on them.
Cabanas around the pool. A new outdoor bar.
Okay.
Granite covering the existing pool ledge
Ooh, don't slip.
overlooking the ocean.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me. And the best part of this new granite, it's going to have holes for umbrellas.
Oh, so they don't fly
Wow.
away. Yeah.
Then just put it right in there. How convenient.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be closed in a month.
Yeah.
They say so that's their improvement. That's what they mark as their big improvements.
How are they going to have staff? Who's going to work there?
I don't know.
There's no way you get me to go work. If they screwed me over, then I'm not going back there to work there.
Do you want me to work there to just get the inside scoop?
Oh, jeez.
No, Blake, we don't want to subject you to this.
No.
God bless.
No, you keep the jobs you got.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you've got good jobs. You've got dependable jobs.
This is dependable.
Pete just flipped you off.
You shouldn't be flipping off. Shouldn't be flipping off the bosses. It's a lot more dependable when you don't flip off the boss.
The guy who pays you.
Hey, anything in that letter about membership dues or anything? Are they going up? But do you know?
Let's see. Membership category that renews in full by 2/16. They do have. They do say they're approaching the new membership year with gratitude, so that's nice.
Okay.
Let's see. They have options now. Option 1, you can pay in full. Nobody's going to do that.
Nobody's going to do that again.
Nope. Option 2, full payment of dues for all categories due by February 29th.
Which is not
I can
open.
just see.
Yeah.
I can just see them crafting this letter. Think they're going to believe it?
Do you think this will go
Do
through?
you think they're going to believe it?
Can you prove this for me? Redraft it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Another option. 4 payment plan. Another option. Monthly payments. Yeah. Nobody's going to trust this. I'm sorry. We can't get that. Nobody's going to. Excuse me. Nobody's going to trust working there or paying the dues.
Yeah. No, I don't get it.
Is it the same senior
No, I don't
management
know.
that's still on staff? Oh, it is. I guess so. I'm looking at the letter now. Yep, it is. Wow. All right. Well, that's interesting. We'll see
Yeah,
what
good
happens.
luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Yeah. All right. Final piece of news. St. Augustine City Commission. This is the time in the show where I can't help but feverishly coughing. They're going to honor Roy Hunt. So there's that. Troy, how do you want to check the comments?
All right, I'm going to thumb through the thrilling thoughts of the theatrical throngs of followers.
All right. As you do that, I'll try and get through the Baytune and Floyd read. Davey, would you mind taking Willow and Maine for me after this one, too?
Got
please?
it.
Baytune and Floyd sets the standard that your home is more than a house. It's where your memories are made. They give you peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Having that reliable local insurance agency like Baytune and Floyd with over 40 years of experience in homeowners insurance, auto, commercial, and benefits can be a valuable asset in navigating the unpredictable insurance market. Call Christy. She's readily available, 904-794-5455.
And Willow and Maine Beauty Bar, your hair's best friend. Are you tired of looking tired? Feeling like your hair is in a rut? Well, Willow and Maine has your new haircut. Not sure where to fix your frame? Take your mug to Willow and Maine. From classic highlights to hair extensions, whether you're oily, crunchy, curly, straight, limp, or a little bit of a wimp, they'll whip it and clip it into shape. Don't let you have a hair emergency stress you out. Give them a call today and book your next appointment. Check out their latest specials on Instagram. Follow them, Willow and Maine Beauty Bar. Don't forget, Wednesday is Wednesday.
All right. Troy, what you got for comments, man?
All right, so in the comments, and first off, where did these beads come from?
We had a Mardi Gras segment. It was the St. John's Community Center for the Arts came on. They were talking about their new show.
So the afternoon show left me these. Okay.
Yeah,
all right,
no, Mike
appreciate it.
Davis show, actually.
Oh, Mike Davis did?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
I didn't know he had color. All right. First off, everybody wants you to get well because you got Florida Man's coming, and we need you to be better there, Pete. And it seems like our crowd is becoming a roundabout believer.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
Yeah, it seems like they're becoming a roundabout believer. It looks to me like Mac and Cheese won.
Wow, look at
the
that.
battle. Robin, I don't think got a single vote.
Wow.
PB&J got some, and
Yeah.
Mac and Cheese, but I don't think ramen got a single vote. And I ate a lot of ramen in college.
Yeah.
Still love me some ramen. A lot of talk about the Cooter Commanders
Yep.
and Hanky Spanky. I mean, that battle.
It's gonna be something.
It's like the Yankees and the Red Sox
That's
there.
right, yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh,
So-
yeah.
yeah, and whichever team. Well, Hanky Spanky's our local team, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Hanky Spanky,
Yep.
you better send me a shirt you want me to be on your team.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't ask me to buy one.
Oh, wow. Hey, some of that money they're giving back to Jimmy Jam, though, which is pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
dude.
is cool.
Hey, you better give me a shirt. I'll give it to Jimmy Jam on my own.
Okay,
I
well,
love it.
there you go.
Get it, Troy.
There you go.
So
All
no,
right,
fun stuff there. So
Cool. What you got for STOITM stat?
all right, STOITM stat, and I know we're tight on time, but it is going to be kind of a little bit longer STOITM stat. On 1915, the movie Birth of a Nation came out. Have you ever heard of Birth of a Nation?
Yes.
Okay, Birth of a Nation, it was the first full-length movie. Unfortunately, it was a very, very racist movie. It lasted 3 hours. It was 12 reels long. It created a lot of the fade ins and fade outs in movies, and a lot of, if you studied anything in film, you had to see Birth of a Nation. But it was so racist. The book was called The Klansman.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
And it was written in 1905. It was about two families coming out of the Civil War into Reconstruction, one from the North, one from the South. And it was written by a gentleman by the name of Thomas Dixon. Okay. The reason I bring up the writer is he was the roommate of Woodrow Wilson,
Okay.
right? Our president.
Oh, yeah.
So it was the first time a movie was ever shown in the White House, and this movie is credited for revitalizing the KKK
Oh, that's
because
horrible.
it created such a buzz, and it was 100,000 to make, and it made 30 million or 50 million, between 30 and 50 million in that time, which was completely unheard of. And but I didn't know the fact. I knew it was the first one shown in the White House, but I didn't know the relationship of the writer to the president until I read about it this morning. So,
All right.
and a lot of the misconception of the Confederate flag comes from this because they use the battle flag a lot in this, and the one that you see as people think is a Confederate flag, that wasn't actually the nation's flag. That was a battle flag. So a lot of history gets messed up with that.
Controversial.
Yeah. It's super controversial. So, I mean, the history of it's a little uncomfortable,
Yeah,
but it's
major.
necessary so that we know where some of these origins came from.
I'm starting to perspire over
Yeah.
here.
All right. Probably the worst STOITM stat ever. Thanks.
Yeah, no, it's dark. It's dark, but it's a
Dark.
part of history that
Yeah.
we got to make sure we don't let that happen again.
Right.
Yeah. A part of history that we got to definitely make happen again is going to St. Augie's Pizza.
Woohoo!
Come on,
Right in
point.
between Riberia and ML King. Go get yourself a slice today. Plugs.
Plugs tonight. Blake and Lenny have Bollocks. There will be a Bollocks tonight, even though I'm going to be at Common. And I think you guys are talking about Super Bowls, right?
Yep, we
And
are.
commercials?
That's
So-
gonna be my plug. Thanks.
Sorry.
Oh, well, you can reiterate
Sorry, Blake.
it. Hey, on the afternoon show, we got Brooke and Dawn from the Women's Exchange of St. Augustine. I had no idea this incredible community existed. We're going to dive into it and find out there's some great scholarship opportunities for any ladies that want to go back to school.
Excellent.
Very cool. Blake, I guess we've already heard your plug.
Well, guess I plug this. The Flagler Softball Old Coast Classic this weekend.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
There you go. And I'll remind everybody to go to the FloridaManGames.com and get your tickets. We'll see you at 3.
Bye-bye.